Hi YouTube. I started creating videos not too long ago and quickly gave up. I just felt like I wasn't good enough. I have one popular video and that was all. A few months back, I got into cubing and it became my favorite hobby ever since. And today, I want to go over all of the cubes I have. We're gonna head out and start with all of my 3x3s that I have. We're gonna start with my main GAN cube, the GAN 12. I've used this cube for a solid while now. I think it's about 60 bucks on most of the cubing stores that I've looked at, which includes the Cubicle and Speed Cube Shop. And it's honestly pretty solid. You do need to lube it and adjust it to get it right, but that's mostly for all of the cubes. The UV coating is really nice, and I just really like this one in general. It's just a really nice cube. GAN especially made this well. I'm gonna do a solve on it real quick. I am not the fastest solver, and I hope that I can learn CPOP. I only do the beginner's method right now. I've learned it pretty well. Gotten some fast solves. I average about 35 to 40 seconds. That's what I'm hoping for. Let's see if I can get a good solve here. Skip. Nice. Honestly, not too shabby. Definitely gonna have to sped that one up there. Why did I? 36 seconds. Not too shabby, honestly. Pretty happy with that. I think my personal best on this was at home. It was like a 28-second solve. It's pretty good. But that is the first 3x3 I have. My second one, which was my first ever cube, was a GAN Smart Cube. Mainly because I wanted to learn like how to just solve a cube in the beginning. Just wanted to learn how to solve a cube, and this actually decently helped. I really liked the Bluetooth feature. I've always been a fan of like the internet and like the Wi-Fi. I just think it's really cool, and like the fact that like cubing companies can make stuff that connects Bluetooth to like an app or something, even of their own. I think it's just really cool, and this definitely helped me. It was a good start, and then I moved to the GAN 12, which is my current main, because you can't use this in competitions. Still a really solid GAN cube. Now we're getting into my secondary cube, my one where I warm up comps, the Rubik's Speed Cube, actually. Sorry I don't have infinite money for another GAN. They're just too expensive now. One is definitely enough. But the Rubik's Speed is a great alternative. It's about 20 bucks, I think. It's not UV coated, it's matte, but it turns really well. If you have some lube, definitely use it on this. I mean, it still turns super well. I think Rubik's did a great job with this, with the magnets and stuff. And it's just a great, like, main cube even. I would main this if I didn't have my GAN 12. Like, it's just that good for, especially, like, not as expensive of a price. But definitely a great secondary cube if you have, like, a expensive GAN or something. Like any of those. Definitely a great alternative to your main. Now we're getting to the cubes I don't use as much, and this will go with, I think this is the Mofang. I don't exactly know what this is. I think it's the 2021, like the one where everyone buys that, but it's UV coded because I really want it to be UV coded. I like the UV coded cubes. Yeah. So this is a solid alternative. I've used this sometimes, like as a secondary cube. I mainly use the Rubik's Speed as a secondary, but this is also a great alternative, and I think it's pretty cheap. It was like less than 10 bucks, I think. So really great alternative. Now, alright, next we are moving on to all of my other main cubes that aren't 3x3s. And we're going to start out with this GAN 2x2. Not necessarily sure what it's called. I'll show it on screen here, like here or something. But it's most recommended 2x2 on the cubicle. And I kind of like it. I've liked it more over time, but in the beginning, I just couldn't turn it as well. I use the beginner method for 2x2, which is basically the same way as a 3x3, but smaller. And it's honestly probably just my fault for not learning how to solve at 2x2 faster and figuring out algorithms. I'm kind of lazy. And I hope I can fix that. But other than me being my lazy self, this is actually a really solid cube. It turns pretty well. It's matte. And it's just honestly a really nice build and design. You can change the magnets. I haven't done that yet, but I don't think I've ever corner twisted this. And it's just a really nice 2x2 in general. I think it's about 20 to 30 bucks, which I think is pretty fair for this. Next, we're gonna go with my Pyraminx. This is my main Pyraminx. Also, again, I use a lot of GANs, okay? I haven't really gotten into Waylong and stuff, but GAN is the cubic company I hear mostly about. And I think this Pyraminx is actually one of the best ones I think I've gotten. I don't have any of the Pyraminxes, but like compared to the other ones I've seen, like I know there's one Pyraminx, we'll put it here, that's like the most recommended, but like it's pretty cheap. I mean, this one's pretty expensive. I think it's about 35 bucks. But I really like it, and I've seen a lot of people use this like out there. And I just think this is really nice. So the only competitions I've done right now is the Pyraminx, the 2x2, and the 3x3. So I'm gonna do a solve on the 2x2 and the Pyraminx right now. My 2x2 times are super slow. So let's see if I can actually get solved on this. Probably won't. Yeah, 20 seconds. That is not good. Definitely. But I mean, solid cube. I'm gonna move on to my Pyraminx. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Oh, I already fumbled. 17 seconds. That's not good. I average around like 13 maybe. A bit worse, I think. Around 15. I messed up in one area. But both really solid GAN cubes. And just cubes in general. Even though this is not a cube. Alright, the next cubes I use is the Megaminx. The GAN Megaminx. I'm telling you, I have so much GAN. And this is no exception. I literally just got this yesterday while recording this. And it seems like a really solid Mega Minx. I never thought I would get a Mega Minx. I just thought it was like too complicated of a puzzle, and that I'd never get it, never like it. But I've learned that this is really similar to a 3x3. No matter what way you solve a 3x3. If you look up a tutorial for Mega Minx, the one from JPerm is the one I watched. He says, make sure you know how to solve the first two letters. And that's literally almost everything you need to know, except when you want to solve the gray face at the end, which is really not that complicated. I've gotten great times right now, but my record is about 4 minutes and 56 seconds, but I've also only had it for a day, so I would say that's pretty good for just learning how to solve this Mega Minx. And I think it turns really well for like all the algorithms and stuff I do. And I think it's just a really good Mega Minx total. It's kind of pricey though. I got it for about 56 bucks. It's normally goes for about 66, 67 bucks. But I think it's worth it. I mean, you can also get the matte one, which is a bit cheaper. This puzzle isn't even an official WCA puzzle anymore. It's the clock. I got this about a month ago, just because it was a weird puzzle and I kind of liked it. Also, it's purple, my favorite color. And then a month later, they get rid of it for FTO, which I think is similar to Mega Minx. It seems like it, but it's probably a lot more complicated than I think it is. But just like, I'm like, what the heck? I don't solve clock very fast. But I thought it was just like a fun puzzle, and then all of a sudden they get rid of it, and I was pretty upset, you know? And I think most of the community is also, and I hope they bring it back, like, and also keep FTO. I mean, you can just add another competition. It's not that bad. Maybe it is, I'm not sure. That is all of the puzzles I mainly use in competitions, and now we're going to get to the other twisty puzzles I have.